eye-opening event. Today we are here to discuss a topic that affects all of our lives minutely. We are here to discuss equality within households and especially in the distribution of domestic chores, a cause that Ariel has been at the forefront of advocating for the last 7 years. Over the years, the brand has effectively raised a mirror to society with its #ShareTheLoad campaign, seeking a better world where there's equality within the household and hence happier households, where men and women have equal responsibilities and equal ownership of chores. With #ShareTheLoad, we have made laundry the face of change and we're trying to drive equality across the country. When launching in 2015, Ariel raised a very relevant question. Is laundry only a woman's job? To draw attention to the uneven distribution of domestic chores. With the 2016 Dads Share the Load movement, the conversation was aimed at unearthing the reason for the disparity, which is the cycle of prejudice passed down from one generation to the next. In 2019, Ariel India reignited the social conversation with #SonsShareTheLoad and asked a pertinent question. Are we teaching our sons what we've been teaching our daughters? Come 2020, with a Share the Load for #EqualSleep, Ariel talking about how chores like laundry are coming in the way of women getting equal sleep and as much rest as what men do. And today, we have gathered here to launch the 5th edition of the Share the Load. To kickstart the plan for today without any further delay, let me invite on stage the very glamorous, lovable, and Bollywood's favorite star couple, GENELIA and RITEISH Deshmukh. The couple who embodies the values of Share the Load as partners, parents, and even co-workers. Please join your hands and welcome our star guests.
Sir, पहला फोटो देना.
Women's Organization and Resource Center, working for the empowerment of women and girls from the last 2 decades, making our society gender equal is the vision of Akshara, and Ariel is grateful for their support in spreading the message of Share the Load. Hi, how are you? Share the load during the lockdown?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. He did, yeah.
How did that feel? Was it good? Fun? Yeah.
I think it's not only about the lockdown. I just feel that it's because we've known each other for a very long time, and from our first film, it's almost 20 years, 10 years of marriage. So throughout our journey, we've always looked at each other as equals in terms of opinions, in terms of respecting each other's spaces, freedoms, and opinions. So even post-marriage, whenever we did things, we've tried. It was never like this is your job or I'm not supposed to do this. As a man and a woman, more than anything else. I think so. During lockdown, of course, we got to spend time in a way that we didn't have to go out. We had to stay in the house for almost 6 to 8 months to a year, and at that time it was fun to do things together.
Yeah, it was nice to spend that time together as well.
Important at early age to teach boys how they see their mothers. It's important as parents that you show your children that mother and father are equals. Only then will they learn how to treat their wives or sisters, and it's important. I think for a very long time, being in a society that we are, and I'm not talking about a long time, I'm talking about say thousands and 500 and hundreds of years ago, we've always seen men go out, strive to do more, and women are at home. But now women are doing today what men did forever, and they are probably doing it better than men. And it's important to respect that space. It's important to respect that choice. And I understand when ma'am says that, why don't we teach our boys what we teach our girls? And I think that today's generation or the next generation, that when I see my children, of course, that's what I mean by next generation. When they see that, okay, this is how I'm not saying my father treated my mother, but I'm saying that this is how my father and mother treated each other. That is important, and that's what they should learn. And I'm sure that we as parents need to set an example for them to take this ahead. And that's how it will begin at each. See, instead of telling others what to do, you practice at your home. You set an example at home. And if everyone does that in their own houses, I think we'll have a better country and a better world.
Yeah,
I see it, but I also see that there's a long way to go as well in many households. I mean, I'm one of the fortunate households where we both share, and there's a inherent understanding that if you're working, I'll take over. If I'm working, I'll take. It's just an understanding that doesn't have to be pronounced, but it's done. It's done at every level. But I do see it very often with my friends, and where it's like, but I can't do that. I'm tired. I mean, like I always say, being a housewife is very often taken for granted, because it's considered as a no job. Whereas in my opinion, it's the
biggest job.
Yeah.
And it's a 24-hour job.
It's a
You never have time off.
24-hour job, and no appreciation, no, nothing to it. So very often that space is misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? Like probably a man of the house is working will come back and say, but I worked the whole day. But that doesn't mean that I didn't. That's,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.